J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm here to talk about the Shy Season 6, Episode 4, the latest and what's going on in the neighborhood of the Shy. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Although my voice and everything does sound smooth, I do have a sore throat that's kind of bothering me. It's kind of right here in my lymph nodes. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully it doesn't last too long and I feel better, but I will be having to drink some more water because my mouth does get dry. Anyway, this show, The Shy, we all probably have been watching it for all 6 seasons. 6 years. It's a lot of things different about this show. It's actually one of the first shows I started to do a review for. And so, you know, I got a lot of sentimental value. Like Ronnie, Keisha. Let me try not to do the Ronnie too much before I mess up my voice. Anyway, so this season is different in a few ways because it is kind of moving slower than what we're used to, and a lot of people feel like it's dragging and things like that, and I will admit it is moving slower than it is usually moving, but I got a reason and a theory why, and it is something that my sister from another mister, Gina, when we was talking in Discord with the members, she was saying that maybe is moving a little slower because they got more episodes this season. I needed a water break. Woo! It's like my throat is just so dry. Anyway, I think that's a good theory. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments. I see all the great comments in there already. I'm about to get to y'all in a second. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I know YouTube sends out the notifications kind of slow to some people, so I appreciate everybody for coming through. Keep in mind on Sundays, Lord willing, I'll be here at 10 o'clock. So, and Power will be coming on as well. So just make sure that you all come every Sunday at 10 o'clock, and I will be here. Or you can check out my podcast, whether you listening on Spotify, iTunes, whatever the case. And also, I want to say I got 495 episodes on my podcast, 5 more episodes, and I'll be at my 500th podcast. I can't believe I'm at 500 episodes already. So, and it's a mix on my podcast of all kind of stuff. Check it out. And I'm looking to maybe just doing certain things, podcast only, Spotify only, Twitch only, YouTube only, members only, Patreon only. I got a lot of things I want to do, but then truth be told, I don't be having the energy or the time or the will to do it. So I got what? Caviar dreams and night train pockets. What they say, Dom P dreams and night train pockets up in this piece. Anyway, let me get to some of these comments right quick. I got my man Ill Woods in the building. I done pushed the wrong button right here. He say, "What's up, everyone?" My man Ill Woods first in the building. Shout out to my man Big Woods. Going through some things just like a lot of us, but you know, this is how I look at life. I think this is a good way to look at life. You all let me know in the comments. I'm behind in the comments, so I'll take a second. But this is how I look at life. We all are in a movie, and we are the star of our own movie. You know, everybody's life, we the star of our own movie, and we may intersect paths. Some people may have a guest appearance. You know, some people may have a main role in your life or whatever the case may be. And so anything that happens to you in life is a major deal to you. And so I'll never say one person's problems is not as bad or as much or this or that, even though we can say, they may be going through more or less or whatever. But to us, everything we go through is important. So I see it that way. Anyway, my man's is going through an important chapter in his movie of life. And hey man, I feel you. I do. I may not be able to communicate as much and do things or whatever, but hey, I'm there, believe me. So shout out to you and keep it up, my man. It ain't never gonna be easy, but the strong find a way. So you gonna make it. I believe it, brother. What's up, Rashonda, my sister? How you feeling, girl? Been here for years. Appreciate the support. Savannah Rivers with the super chat coming through, supporting the channel consistently for years. I appreciate it. All the love and support coming through. There go a little bit. Spreading love. Definitely appreciated Savannah Rivers, and been a member for over 21 months, but truth be told, it's longer than that. So I appreciate all the support. I don't know how that just came up, member for 21 months, but I do need to find a way to get a shout out to all of my members that's been long supporters of the channel, and put that up on the screen. Now let's get back to the shy, but and Ill Woods, before I do, you say life is what you make of it. You got to keep it moving, and okay, BL's will for you. It's getting late. Anyway, it's that autocorrect. It's that autocorrect. So we see that this season moving slow, and it's probably because they have twice as many episodes damn near. They got 16 episodes this season, or 18 episodes. I think it's 16. I don't know why I've tried to reset this computer and things a few times. Let's see if it'll work this time. But we see it's more episodes. So anyway, I think that we won't probably see a lot of the characters die until the second half, and it's going to be a slow build where they're all damn near dead or in positions of trouble, but nothing happens until second half. So we'll see. Here, I finally got this pulled up. Hold on. So we see that Roz has been coming to everybody, which I don't know, man. I wouldn't tell her a damn thing if I was these people. And Vic just plainly admitted, well, when I was there, he was almost dead. Then your husband finished him off. Like she say, so you an accomplice, dummy. And Duda, he admitted, good thing he in the river somewhere. Like, these fools admitted to it right away. So we see, let's see, this season has, where's the episodes? They change this up all the time. They're gonna show season 6. I'm pulling it up for those listening on the podcast, and it's saying that season 6, see, it's 16 episodes. So with Raza fed a couple of these episodes that they got coming up, it says Kevin Jake Papa celebrate a major milestone. Emin questions Duda. Keisha asks for help. Jamal issues a warning to Bakari over Lene. Shad makes a potentially life-altering decision. And then in episode 6, titled Boys to Men, how do I escape from Duda and working for myself? It says pressure mounts on Victor. Emmett makes Duda an offer that he will refuse. A defiant Papa tests his father, Pastor Stanley's patience, and Dre's actions spark doubt in Nina. Kev celebrates a major achievement, so we know at least that Stanley will be around for 2 more episodes. Now, the thing with this, I do think that something is up with Roz. I think that she is trying to protect that derriere of hers, which, hey, that is the name of the game. If you about to go to prison, you gonna have to protect that rump roast, unless that's your type of place you would like to be. Anyway, we see that she's getting them, and she came to old Slicky Vicky, old Mr. Doing the Nasty, that when she asked him, she had a damn briefcase. She could have had a tape recorder in there and anything. You know what I'm saying? And he just sitting up there talking so crazy, letting out so much. I wouldn't trust him at all. And then he said the stupidest thing ever, which makes me think he may not live too long. Let me take a sip of agua. This fool gonna say, I'm tired of lying. I'm tired of lying. Fool, everybody going to jail. What is you talking about? Tired of lying? Hey, man, this is a fair case. And you talking about tired of lying? Is you a fool? I mean, what is he going to tell the truth? And then we see not only may you have this fair case, that might be your best option. Because if Rob finds out, don't lie to me. He ain't say nothing like, hey, man, don't come to me like that. Hey, man, get out of my office with that. He was like, I ain't got no reason to lie. Hey, your ass is in trouble. Rob come up in there. You never know what may happen if he find out you got something to do with his uncle missing. So, I don't know, man. I think that he may be in trouble too, because he know too much. And he got a conscience, and that conscience will get you killed when your conscience is going to affect other people's freedom. And when those other people don't have a conscience, well, your best bet, well, you can't shut up. It's put down, or shut up. Basically, put them down in the ground. And it ain't looking too good. So we'll see how it all play out for Vic. But overall, I don't think he making the right moves, telling, of all people, Roz what he said about what happened to Q. And then on top of that, saying, I'm tired of lying. Because if she relay that to Duda, I mean, he's in there talking with his little men's warehouse over there. What is this men's warehouse? Fake suit company. Why they meeting in a little warehouse, the little men's circle, men's only? Anyway, he over here talking about his complaints. What is Vic? He don't have education. He had no job skills. Like, he need to be thanking Duda. He an alderman. Now, I'm not saying alderman all that, but hell, Barack Obama moved up from community organizing. I ain't saying he gonna go all the way to the White House, but it was a time, and I should have stayed in Chicago, that I was thinking about being an alderman. And then you run from alderman to, some type of maybe council seat, or maybe some type of office in the city. Or you can try to go and run for state Senate, like Obama, or state Congress, or to the federal. Hey, these are good jobs, state representatives and all kind of stuff, you know. So hey, I have family members with some of those jobs, and they not bad paying, and it ain't that much work, I hate to say. And so hey, Vic need to be kissing Duda ass. Truth be told. Because without him, he'd be sitting there on the couch on that house driving that hand-me-down Benz wagon, the dope mobile, and sitting there with Jake, and he'd probably be doing the defending of his love. Hey man, you gonna have to respect my love or get out. You know, we love each other. Get out of here. So hey, he in trouble, man. And then we see Duda is so reckless. He didn't kill this dude the other episode for what? Chewing gum too loud. I'm Billy the Kid, the Black Billy. I kill you for chewing too loud. I mean, if Duda heard him chewing over there, that was pretty loud. Because some of his comments. 305 Mr. City say, I believe episode 6 will be Papa Daddy last episode. And maybe Papa went to go talk to him. I wanted to talk to Daddy about girls, the birds and the bees. And he was gone. I kissed. I said, are you my girlfriend? Now she's gone. Hey, who knows? SJ gang up on Duda. Now that's one thing that they should have do. They were all in that little circle of friends, the men's warehouse, and they ain't say nothing. They ain't really talk about nothing. Because if they did, they probably have a beef. They probably be fighting or work together to take out Duda. Because Shad is screwing Jimma's dad, new woman that he held over heels over. You know, Emmett is mad at Pops for going in his room, taking that weapon. You see what I'm saying? Lene's brother's a killer on the run, just got free on technicality. I mean, there's just so much going on. What's up, Neek? How you doing, sis? I'm behind on some of these comments, so let's see what y'all talking about. 305 Mr. City. I wonder if Rob is a killer. He sure was talking to Trig or Vic like he was one. He basically threatened him. No, he did threaten him. He did threaten him. I'm feel you. And he threatened him like he was a killer. Talking about, you don't lie to me. You ain't lying to me. That's pretty much a hood threat. 100%. And that's why I say I was surprised Trig wasn't like, get out of here. Don't come at me like that. Or who you threatening? But he was like, I ain't lying. I ain't do it. I ain't lying. Yeah. So that's a good question. He did come at him like that. And he did kind of had a respect from Trig as if he was a killer. Trig don't handle the streets no more, I guess. He done forgot that side. Put that suit on, forgot who he was. I ain't wearing no suit. Oh man, who did I used to be? Nick, you say you just watched episodes 1 through 4. This show is good. There has to be a season 7. The show is better than a couple seasons ago when they were having a rough spot. I will give them that. And so it is starting to find its way. But it is moving slower than it has in the previous seasons. So people that have that complaint, but it is more episodes, so they stretched it out, I guess, a little more. Halo Gods, you say Victor in love with the right. All right. See, the show I don't read the comments before I put them up there. I need to read some first, right? What's up? What's up on Facebook? Mom Dukes. Halo, you say Duda ain't getting killed off until the Shy final season. You know what? I agree with you, because if they do that, hopefully they learn that losing great characters is devastating. They almost killed them off with Brandon Mama, but I guess they had to figure out, we got to do something. It's the Shy. We ain't going to let it just ride and don't nothing happen. But if Duda is killed, the show, I think, won't survive. It's about to be over. Duda is really, he stole the show. And they were trying to make it around Emmett and Kev. And I think that when Duda came in, he stole the narrative. And hey, man, he's probably the best actor on the show. Not to say that everybody sucks. I'm not saying that. But Curtis Cook, shout out to Curtis Cook, man. Duda is doing the damn thing. And, you know, if they lost him, plus they got him tied into every character now, sort of like how they had Jason Mitchell, a.k.a. Brandon, tied into everybody. Now it's Duda tied into everybody, and we'll see. You know, if they took him out, that would be a mistake, and we'll see how long he lasts. I think he will last as long as the show as well, because then you would pretty much have to start all over again. And I don't know. They'd have to be in like season 20, like what is that? ER or something? With McDreamy. Uh-oh. I'm out of water. I got some agua. Maguay. I need some agua. Golly. It's only dang halfway in that. Anyway, I try to talk a little slower. Hopefully that'll help it last, since I don't have no more water to drink to help coat my throat. Halo God said season 7 will be the last. Neek, you say, I thought Vic told Duda to get out of town last season. Duda like, you leave town and don't come back. Like it's the Wild West. You'll never work again in this town. Negro, this is Chicago. I can come back and you wouldn't even know I was here where I'm at. Like, you don't run this city. Only way you gonna get me to leave town is in a body bag, baby. I'm Duda. I'm about to get some of this ass in the shower. Negro, what? Ain't leaving nowhere. I think that's another thing with old girl he was screwing in the shower when they was in the club. She talking about so who gonna be your replacement? They all want to be like you. Who you got your eye on? I think she might be on the setup, hoping that he say Nook, and then her and Nook be together, and they try to overthrow him or something. I don't know. If I was him, I wouldn't want to hear nothing about who taking my place until I officially announced the place is about to be up for grabs or whatever. Other than that, what is you talking about, girl? You better get ready to get back in that shower. Get back in that shower. I need you to wash some things. Dude, he was up in that shower, boy. Curtis Cook. I know he enjoying this season. Straight up, doing a damn good job. 305, Mr. City. You say, yeah, if Dude I get killed off, it would be the last 8 episodes. they're not gonna kill him off the first part of season 6. We got 16 episodes this season. Yeah, I mean, if they kill him off in this second half, I don't even think it'll be a 7th season. Which, the more I'm thinking about it, maybe that's why they made it a 2-parter. I don't know. It has been going on for a long time, and so maybe some of the actors are looking to do something else. Who knows? Neek, I'm going through that water, girl. Going through it. I'm going through a thing. I'm going through a thing. Who know who made that song? Whoever knew who made that song, I'm gonna play something special for you. I'm going through a thing. I'm going through a thing. And if you Googled it, you cheated. But still let me know. Because if you ain't cheating, you wasn't trying to win. Anyway, if you didn't Google it, I'm going to give you a little more props. Halo Gods, Duda supposed to be the stringer bell of the wire. How he only got 2.5 goons because Bakari in love. I'm in love with a bigger. There he is in love. I ain't gonna be a bad guy. I mean, but I need money. I mean, what you want me to do? Stop. I mean, she too young for all of this. She too young to be trying to get him to stop. She too young to be dealing with no hood Negro. He too young to be trying to have some woman trying to change him. He too young to be really doing what he doing, but I guess the young do the dumb stuff, right? And so, I think they both too young for what they both are doing. They need to both be single, get their own self together, and they too young to be trying to rebuild somebody. They ain't even got their self together. They ain't even, neither one of them ain't 20 years old. So, anyway. Let's see. Neek say, when did Keisha date Duda security? So, here's the thing. Man, that's an excellent question. For those that don't know, Nuck and Keisha used to date. But if you didn't hear this line of, I think it was whatever season she got kidnapped. Season 5? Well, no, season 4. Was that last season she got kidnapped? That wasn't last season she got kidnapped. So that was season 4. So if you remember, she was waiting on the bus stop in that first episode. And when they went to investigate and went through everything, they find that my damn shoulder killing me right now. I'm falling apart, y'all. I'm falling apart. Anyway, they find out that the last person she spoke to was some dude named Nuck, and that she was supposed to be meeting up with him on the bus stop, and that was who she was trying to holler at. That was her little new dude or whatever. Now, they didn't really show him. I don't think they didn't show Nuck at all in season 4. So, we didn't see this character. I guess he wasn't significant because, hey, he never picked her up. But they should have showed him, because you would have wondered, hey, did you pick her up and keep her? So I think maybe we did briefly see him in season 4. It's been a while. Can't remember. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm falling apart, as you see. Right before your eyes. Maybe it go viral and my head roll off. Bloop. Hey, y'all want to see this new head roll off going viral? Anyway, we see that they did show him. I don't remember what season or when. And that's when we found out he was Keisha's, intended. And so that's what they were talking about in the other episode when he said, I wish I'd have been there to pick you up. None of that would have happened to you because it wouldn't have. Now, she wouldn't have that baby, at least not the baby she has. Be a different baby. It'd be a little knucklehead. But boom, little knucklehead. Anyway, we see maybe she might have been in with Nuck and be one of his bus downs. I mean, she was looking like a little thought sitting there on the bus stop. Her whole demo changed and how she dresses and acts and carry herself now. Remember, she cut all her hair off at one point. Well, she got it back, but she does not wear the little hoochie mama shorts and dress like a little thought with her belly out. Talking about, girl, I ain't worried about your man, and walked off smiling. You know, well, now she carry herself like Mama Walday over here. Act like she wearing the kente cloth 24/7. So she done definitely made a switch. And so, you know, Nuck, he just kind of felt bad about that. That's all. Anyway, 305 said it was season 3. She got kidnapped. Wow. Nuck, if you buck, she dated back in season 3. Wow. Okay. Damn. He was running us, so that go way back. I just had to take one little drop of water, literally. Jay Tovin say she was in the slut house, running the slut house in season 3. Okay. See, that's why y'all dope. Y'all be on it. 305, Mr. City. They first showed Nuck when he pulled the gun on Kev in front of the trap house. Oh, yeah. Forgot all about that. Damn. He been around since season 3. Sure has. And Kev was looking for Nuck. That's right. I mean, looking for Keisha. And Nuck pulled the gun on him saying she ain't here. And Kev and the little nigglets, his crew, they was there, him and his nigglets, and they was like, come on, let's leave. Kev like, with my sister. Man, get your little ass out of here, punk. But he got tough for him. So yeah, that's right. Good one. Okay, Leezy, what's up, girl? Happy Sunday. Jay and the crew, what's good with you? Dropping them bars in the freestyle just for you. Dame Kenny, what's good? Dame Dollar, what's up? Keisha was on the way to meet up with Nuck the night she was taken. Like Liam Neeson, she had a very specific skill set. She was ready to use it with Nuck if he was buck and on time, but he was on colored people time, which allowed me to take her. And then she was taken. Part 10. Black girl lost. Nobody came. Except for Ronnie, the drunk crackhead. To the rescue. Keisha. What's up with Duda's crime den? Duda's den of destruction. He got his little crew together now. It looked like Duda is taking over everything. Got his hands into everybody's pie, so to speak. And I don't know. Is he going to be able to last? Is he going to be the new Black Capone in this piece? I don't know. Duda is definitely trying. He seemed to have, in his small little pond, being the big fish, more power now than when he was president. So, I don't know. Okay, Leezy coming through with the super chat. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Oh, spreading love. There you go. Spreading love for you right there, K. Leezy. I hope you like that. Oh, a little dance for you, girl. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Oh, the finishing move. Oh, snap. Appreciate the love. You say Rodney had a scream. Keisha! He was able to scream, and it reverberated through the concrete, which allowed her to hear it in the basement, and then him home in to where she was in Chicago, come to that basement and save her. I have special powers. Only drunks in the shaft. If we yell Keisha to the ground, we can find her. That's what we do. Keisha. Ron Rizzle. Oh, man. I need some more icy hot or something. He mad I was talking about Keisha. I make you pay. Gotcha. I always get what I need. Talking about me. Keisha. Straight up. Rob Bass. Y'all think Rob Bass, aka Iman Shumpert, is gonna come up with anything with his little investigation? He got the beautiful Lynn Whitfield playing his mama. It's good to see her, damn near 70 years old, still looking good and performing well. She said, here, I'm gonna give you this money, but you need to find out what happened to Q. Got his ass being an investigator. But it looks like he may have some success. I mean, he is kind of barking up the right trees. He big as a damn tree. So either something gonna happen to somebody or he gonna do something to somebody. You know, or somebody gonna do something to him, I mean. So, I don't know. I think that the way they have this show and this season is like anybody could die at any moment. And it wouldn't be a surprise either. Be sad maybe more for some than others, but I can't say it'd be very surprising. So, you know, we'll see how it all play out. But I think that he in trouble. Now, R. Burris from the 313. Shout out 313. Ain't that the D? You said, what happened to Big Mike? Wasn't he Duda right hand before Nut? I know, right? They never even killed Big Mike or nothing. They like, hey, when we get rid of a character, we go scorched earth. They got rid of everybody that had something to do with Brandon except for the kids. And I guess once Reg was gone, since Big Mike was his right-hand man and around for too many people, they like, all right, Big Mike, we gave you a shot, but it's back to security, bro. Which, for those who don't know, the character Big Mike was actually initially working security on the set of season 1. And through different circumstances, was able to appear on the show because as what you call it, what's his name, talk like this, I don't give a damn what they say, they're all racist. Paul Mooney said Hollywood always needs a big black ninja. Whether that's true or not, he was available and there was a need. And because of that, he actually had a nice stint on a major TV show on a major cable network, Showtime, The Chi. And hey, he went from security guard on a TV set to actually being on the show. to, I don't know. Is he on other shows? Is he back to security? It's a good question. Matter of fact, let's look it up. I'm going to look it up right now. Let's see if I can find out what happened to Big Mike. Carl Levi say, oh, yeah, I remember Big Mike. LOL, damn, missed that guy. But once Reg got taken out, it was over. Playtime's over, boy. Sure enough. Let's see. Check it out. So, let's see. We're looking at the Shy. And let me see. I'll make this a little bigger. All right. There you go. All right. So, I'm going here to the Shy on IMDb, which I recommend as the #1 app for any movie or TV show that you want to look at. Anybody that say they've been in a movie or any movie or actor that you are wondering about and you can't remember the name, or you wonder what this actor, what else they were in, this is the site, as well as you can watch movies. And I don't work for them. I'm just giving you this review because this is what I actually use. This is not an advertisement. So let's see. See, I say you can watch this on Showtime. If you got the Showtime app, it'll take you right to it. So say you find something that you didn't know about and you see it on here and you happen to have the Showtime or Amazon or whatever, it'll take you right to it. Oh man, my neck hurt. I'm just hurting all over, y'all. I guess maybe because my birthday is coming up. I'm falling apart, man. So let's see. Big Mike was more in I'm gonna go to season 2. I know I should probably see him somewhere in here. All right, no picture of him, but let's pick an episode. Let's see, season 4. All right, let's see. Big Mike. Jerica. I forgot all about Tiffany Boone, Jerica. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it was a lot. Detective Cruise. It's a different show now, Damn, Duda was in season 2. He sure was. That's right. Because that's when what you call it died. Why is it not? So maybe he wasn't in this episode. Was because Big Mike was in episode. Was he more in season 1 or 2? I'm gonna go to season 1. All right. And then we'll get to this. We'll get to the bottom of the Big Mike. Where are they now? Investigation. All right. Let's see. We're gonna start off from episode 2. All right. Do they have them on here? If they don't, you know what? Instead of going through all these episodes, oh yeah, Meldrick, he was doing a good job too. They had a lot of good characters that, unfortunately, Gravy, Greavy, that are no longer with us, unfortunately. All right, so that I don't have to do too much research. I figured Big Mike did at least 10 episodes. So let's go to top cast. Let's see if we see what Big Mickey did. All right. So Jacob Lattimore, 54 episodes. The most now. And been there since day 1. All right. See, Maisha, Tracy, Trigg, Ronnie did 30. Dre, Darnell, Gemma St. John been in 28 episodes. Jason Mitchell, Brandon, 20 episodes. Damn, Marcus St. John been in 19. He been in almost as many as Brandon. He was the main character. Now look at that. Lene, Shad, Roslyn. Damn, Roslyn been in 17 episodes. Detective Cruz, Reg, Miss Ethel. Miss Ethel was a good character. Bakari, shout out to my man Ahmad Ferguson. 16 episodes. That's what's up, brother. Proud of you. Big Mickey, Big Mike, Michael Island. That was his real name. He did 14 episodes. That was more than Q. So the story of Michael Island life could be a movie in itself. Told you everybody life is a movie. Some people's movies a little more interesting than others, but I do believe that. Let's see. Has he did anything? He's been in one thing. So let's see what they say. And what we do know is that he hasn't done any other projects, but says that, which is funny that it says that his life could be a movie, considering that's how I look at life anyway. It says he went from working as a security guard on the set of The Chi to actually starring in the series. When the producers were looking to cast someone for the iconic role of Big Mike, aka the Boogeyman, a physically imposing, malevolent drug kingpin. Well, that ain't what he became, but anyway, they looked no further than Michael, who was already working as a security guard on their set. Michael was no stranger to hustling and surviving on the streets and had even spent some time behind bars during his youth. He brought a swaggering boldness to the role that no other actor could emulate. The rest is history. Michael Island is a rising star and a perfect casting choice for big budget action films, alongside of stars such as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Denzel Washington, Vin Diesel, and Mark Wahlberg. Look for Michael in more riveting upcoming episodes of The Chi. What did you guys think of that? You know, when I think of Big Mike, Denzel Washington, Vin Diesel, The Rock, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, I was thinking the exact same thing. Those are the first comparisons that came to mind when I was thinking about Big Mike. So, you know, hey, whoever wrote that, probably Big Mike, great job, buddy. Great job. The Rock, Vin Diesel, hey, you right there with him. Anyway, DeMarcus Vaughn. I would love to see Jason Mitchell in Force. He's Jannard's number 2 guy. You know, they probably will have him pop up in there. I would love to see him pop back up in The Chi, because it hasn't really been confirmed that he was dead. They had a funeral. We didn't see a body. They could say, hey, it was nobody. He in witness protection. Or, well, no, that'd be the only way. But I did see a Vlad TV interview with Jason Mitchell. Shout out to Vlad TV, somebody that a lot of people have mixed feelings with, but I will give him credit. And his team, he does have a very good team working for him. They do get good guests. Needless to say, Jason Mitchell did say something to the effect of it may have been an opportunity for him to come back at one point, but that it did not work out right. So if that is accurate, then who knows? Maybe he may come back again in the future, or it's maybe a wrap. But it was at one time a possibility. Unfortunately, it didn't come out that way. But you know what? I have mixed feelings about his character, Brandon. In one sense, I like the show, and I kind of liked the character Brandon and what he was doing. But at the same time, the cooking aspect and him trying to be a chef and do this and that was getting boring to me. The only thing that was starting to make that cooking aspect of the show and chefing and stuff interesting is when he was at the end of season 2 getting in bed with Duda. And I thought, okay, now this is interesting, because seeing two guys on a food truck navigate life, I thought was going to be kind of corny, so I was not looking forward to seeing a lot of that food truck stuff. And even with Emmett and Smokey's, even though he done stole it from Sonny's, and I don't know how he even was able to do that anyway. Yeah, they explained it, but whatever. A whole lot of that was getting a little boring too, like cooking show. I wanted to see the Shy, like some gritty drama. People getting into stuff and trying to get out of stuff. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents on that. DeMarcus Vaughn coming through with the love, man. I appreciate y'all spreading love tonight, man. Definitely needed it. Been going through a lot physically, as well as trying to keep this channel together, and busy trying to start this new channel I'm working on. There's a car channel that I just launched. And so, definitely appreciate all the love and support. You said, Jay, do you think that Ricky, the track coach, or Nuck could be the father of Keisha's baby because there was no DNA test? That is a good question, because there was no DNA test. But I do not think that they was the father, because old boy was laying up in that and marinating. Unfortunately for her, he was letting it just lay up in there, and I'm sure every drip he had dropped up in it. Unfortunately for her. Plus, we don't know how far her relationship went with Nuck, because she was kidnapped early. And so we don't really know how long they was together, what they was doing, or any of that. Now, the track coach, he was running laps on that ass. But they kind of were broken up before the end. And I think that if she was pregnant by him, she may have found out before, she was kidnapped, or she would have ended up being pregnant already while dude was letting it marinate every last drop. What is it, like Folgers crystals, good to the last drop? That thing he had was good to the last drop, and he was taking advantage by letting it drop. What, he let it percolate up in there? So, dude had a problem. And I think that if she would have started to have a baby while she was down there with him before, it would have been maybe his time frame. Who knows what he would have did? Hell, who knows what he would have did with Keisha having the baby while she was there. May have killed her. So, I don't know. Thanks for the love, my brother. Jay Keen say, Jay Mo, what's good, brother? You be on point with the razzle dazzle. This season is whack. His storylines don't make sense. Shit is just thrown in there for shits and giggles. Hey, that's why it's called the movie business. This is a business, man. So, I don't have anything wrong with the business part. But I think that good business, if you put the product first, then good business will follow. Because it's like they say, if you build it, they will come. So if you do great work, then your business and follow all that stuff should come. And if you focus maybe on the business side first of anything in life, or the money and anything in life, then maybe the other stuff or your product or service may suffer. Now, again, I'm not saying this is the worst. It is definitely slow and not as good as some of the other seasons and episodes. I do think, and I kind of agree with my sister from another Mr. Gina, that I think they are stretching it out because they got more episodes, which it would have been great to just maybe this season, since you got more episodes, do some Game of Thrones type stuff where, we got storylines for 5 or 6 different people, and each episode we get a little piece of everybody's storyline up until the point where they all are completed. That's one thing about Game of Thrones. It has so much going on with so many things, but the way they wrote it, it's like you just got a little piece of everybody's stuff every day, every episode. And by the time it was over, everybody's stories was complete, whether they was dead or combined or whatever. And that's one thing that was tight about how they wrote Game of Thrones. To me, my opinion, you just got a little bit of everybody. They didn't focus like some episodes mostly on one character. Or like The Simpsons, you'll have one episode, it's all Bart. One episode, it's all Marge. One episode, it's all Homer. And I'm not saying that don't work. Hell, The Simpsons is the longest running show ever. So that does work. And so, but they have more episodes than 10. And since they do have more episodes than 10 this season, maybe mix it up a little with some of that Simpsons / Game of Thrones stuff. Again, I'm just not a writer and nobody listening to me, but that would have been nice. While I'm thinking about it, I want y'all to check out my new channel that I've been working on. I'm gonna show y'all the link. Hold on. I thought I had it in here. Next thing you know, it's talking about the shine Duda. Hold on. Pull this out. There we go. All right. This is my new channel, something that I like, passion of mine. I just put the link and the comments. And it's about driving cars. I love to drive cars, test drive cars, all of that stuff. And although I got a lot going on physically, and yeah, it was a while that I did let some of that hold me back. For the last few years, I haven't been, and I wanted to share some of that fun and love with everybody about the rides. And so here, I'm going to share one of the videos right here with you all as well. And that way you all could check it out. And then I appreciate if you all subscribe, because I know it may not seem like a lot of content was coming on JAYMOOREREVIEWS, but I was still busy working and trying to build this channel and also other things. But I definitely got to bring members live back and just communicate with my people. It seemed like maybe people got a little tired of the members live, but I feel like maybe I need to get back and connect with the fam. So maybe I might do members live Mondays. I want to do the Friday fuss every Friday, but my damn throat and everything has been killing me since Thursday. When I turn my head like this, I can feel right here something. So anyway, enough crying. What you crying, boy? But check out the channel. When I turn this way, I don't feel it. When I turn this way, I can feel right in here. They got me. They got me, Charlie. They got me with the juice. Nikki B just sub. Thank you, Nikki, my sister. Appreciate you, girl. Down. I hope y'all enjoy the videos. Have a good laugh. There's something I would love to be able to grow and have a lot of fun doing as well. And I love this channel and connecting with everybody and all your support. And I still got a lot of plans for this channel. This is still my main channel, and Force will be coming out soon, and I will be reviewing Force season 2. I do have a lot of things that I want to share about season 2. I can't wait till it's finally here. We filmed that last year in February. So it's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years for me. So some people be thinking it's been a long time and they can't wait. Imagine that you had things that you wanted to talk about that you knew and that you had to wait. That's difficult. So with that being said, I can't wait for it to come out big time so that I can finally talk about the episode and what's going on and what I know without getting in trouble. So definitely make sure y'all here for the Force breakdown, because it will be good. I'm up out of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody staying here to the end. I can't believe damn near everybody that was watching live is still here, which I really appreciate. That let me know I must have been doing something right to keep everyone's attention for a whole hour by myself, nobody else. And hey, I started this channel by myself. It's great to have people and guests and things. And I may have some people back. You never know. But I didn't start this with that intention. And hey, it is what it is. So everybody here, you gotta always figure out a way. That's what my life always been about, especially the last 10 years. You make plans, you think you're going to do something, and things happen. And so what you going to do? You can cry about it, but did that get a solution? So I'm not going to say you don't have the right to feel certain ways, but feelings don't always get a solution. So get that solution. You may have to find another way. And I've had to figure out ways to get things done, because if you sit there waiting and thinking somebody gonna do whatever, it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna have to figure out a way to get it there. And when things go wrong is when you really see who's there for you and who got your back. And it's not a long list. So, hey, the only one that's, the main star of your movie, the only one that matters the most in your movie is you. You can have guest appearances or starring co-stars, your husband, your wife, that's your co-star. But this movie keep going, hey, you may have to get a new co-star, but you will be still the star of that movie. So keep it going. You're going to have to make it work, make the most out of it. Shout out to everybody that's going through some tough times. I know they say this too will pass. I know that there are a lot of sayings, everything happened for a reason and all this stuff. And while you going through these things, you would be like, well, couldn't it be another reason, or couldn't I get this goal accomplished another way without having to go through this? So I don't really like to say those type of things. What I will say is, because I don't really know if that's true, and I don't necessarily believe that either. I'm not going to say I disbelieve it, but I don't really buy into everything happened for a reason. Sound good. But what I will say is, whatever happens, you got to make the most out of it. And people say be strong, this and that. What be strong means to me is that you don't let that adversity get the best of you and make you give up or feel like I can't get this done or I can't do what I need to do. You be strong into what you believe and what you want to do, and you find a way to get it done. You can't walk, okay, you may have to roll there, or you may have to get, a orthopedic device, or a peg, anything. Your back hurt because you work a lot. Well, you might need some creams or figure out other ways to do stuff or maneuver around the house, or buy a different pillow, or whatever. Point is, you're gonna have to find a way to keep doing you, and whatever that may be, don't let nobody stop you from doing you and enjoying life. Don't let no problem stop you from that. You only got, as we know, this one role, as we know. So you got to make the most of it, and it's difficult. But if you do the best you can and have fun along the way, hey, it ain't that bad. Neek, I would love to be a guest. I have a review channel also. Oh, okay, I ain't know that. All right, well, we're going to have to see what's up with that. J. King, we filmed it. Can't slide that past us, big dog. J. King. That was funny. Yep. Hey, I was also working on some other channel ideas. I may even do a talk show. And hey, I'm going to make it where it's open, where everybody can come up. Guests from the audience watching as well as invited. So be on the lookout for that too. Let me get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody for watching. I see some people, it might be getting late. Look forward to these new episodes for Force coming out this week. We filmed it last year, and it's great. Can't wait. Y'all have a good night. Deuces. I'm out of here.